sometimes it's just about acting in ways that go against the dogma that we have all inherited, which is often very punitive, individualistic, so that if there's ways to provide support, speak out for, offer care for people that you wouldn't have done normally or that society would often denigrate, a lot of the volunteers within our network, that's simply what, I mean, it's not simple, it's actually incredibly powerful, I don't want to diminish it. That's what they do. They kind of set up groups that support people who are experiencing homelessness, and they go and speak to them, or they do a charity run for someone who they know is experiencing poverty, or they get someone on the phone who has legal expertise to help someone who's in a housing crisis. Doing those kinds of little acts, I mean, as I say, they're not little, they're actually incredibly powerful, and anything like that can add up to systemic change when, as I say, when you're going against the norm of the culture and you're stepping out of that. Of course, getting involved in your local party, if you're particularly inclined that way, identifying with a local issue that you really want to bring up and promote to politicians who are seeking election at this time, thinking about how you consume news and how you analyze the news that's coming to you, from what frame, what kind of assumptions are coming through in the way that you respond to that, what you share online if you are active on social media. There's all these kinds of different ways that you can just think about, what are the values that I have, how is that being represented in politics and in daily and community life, and how would I like to see more of what I particularly value. It can be really hard to, particularly at election time when it can feel very transactional. And so building relations as well for the future with politicians can be a really important step. Now they're turned towards voters, they want your vote, not letting that moment pass when you've got the maximum opportunity to kind of connect with them for the future is another important thing.
That's a long and helpful list. Thank you. There's a number of things. A number of things there.
Good.
You sort of twigged my imagination about that. We have compulsory voting here. So do you have that in the UK?
Of course you do. We don't. No, it's often talked about. How do you find it? Like, what's your kind of perspective on it, Stan?
My perspective is I like it. I think it's good because I think it just really, I mean, it's one of those ones that's a double-edged sword, isn't it?